Welcome to 365 Language Planet. This is Let's Speak English and Nihongo, the conversation practice live stream. Before we start, let's check this month's 365 Language Planets. So far this month, we have 6 language planets: Charming, K-Workshop, Takesh, Y-O, Kanmama, and A Highbridge. Way to go! If you want to become a 365 language planet, all you need to do is share an idea in the chat. So, let's begin! Hajimemashou! The theme of episode 53 of Let's Speak English and Nihongo Live is feeling down. Lochikonde iru. The first question of tonight's show is, I'm feeling down because my favorite team lost and their season is over. How about you? How are you feeling? 日本語で大好きなチームが負けてシーズンが終わってしまったので落ち込んでいます。あなたはどうですか？どんな気持ちですか？ Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります。All right, so how about you? How are you feeling? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。I'm feeling down because my favorite team lost and their season is over. How about you? How are you feeling? 大好きなチームが負けてシーズンが終わってしまったので落ち込んでいます。あなたはどうですか？どんな気持ちですか？ Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。You can use English or Japanese, 英語とか日本語使ってみてください。I'm feeling down because my favorite team lost and their season is over. How about you? How are you feeling? 大好きなチームが負けてシーズンが終わってしまったので落ち込んでいます。あなたはどうですか？どんな気持ちですか？今日、最近。Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。Bonus if you use because. I recommend to use because. All right, K-Workshop, thank you for joining tonight's show. K-Workshop says, I'm sorry to hear that, but I have no favorite team, so I am not feeling down. Lucky. That's great news. I'm happy to hear that, K-Workshop. Yes, the question is, how are you feeling? You might say, like, I'm feeling great because I could have a very nice and relaxing day. Or maybe I'm not feeling so good. I was sick. Anything is okay. How are you feeling? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。The question is, how are you feeling? I'm feeling a little disappointed because this morning I cut my face while shaving. So I have a little bit of a red spot. It's not food. It's not ketchup. It's a cut. I cut my face while shaving this morning. But that's life. It happens. How are you feeling? どんな気持ちですか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。Any reason, any answer, any feeling is okay. All right. Well, if you're typing, please continue, and you can share how you are feeling anytime during the show. Now, let's move to the next section of tonight's show. Now, you can write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書いてください。You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります。All right, and you can write a new question about feeling down, or you can write a new question about anything. For example, you might ask a question like, do you often feel down? If you are feeling down, why are you feeling down? Or I don't know, any question is okay. Let's enjoy using English, enjoy using Japanese if you want. Okay, why? Oh, thank you for joining tonight's show. Hi guys, I'm sorry to hear that too. I'm really fine because I'm having relaxed time. Wow, so happy to I'm happy to hear that for you, right? YO. That's great news. Yeah, I was I was feeling down this afternoon, but after I finished preparing for tonight's show, I started feeling better. And so now, I would say now I'm feeling pretty good. But I was feeling very down. Okay. All right, K Workshop says, what is your favorite team? What kind of sport are you talking about? Great question. So my favorite team is the Oregon Ducks. It's a university sports team in the U.S. Actually, I'm wearing the shirt right now. Oregon Ducks. Yes, so, and the sport is American football. So how about you, K Workshop? Do you have a favorite team? A favorite team? All right. If you are new to the show, you are welcome to join us in the chat. You can write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書けます。All right, Takesh says, I'm feeling down. Oh, Takesh, thank you for joining tonight's show. I'm feeling down because I ate too much over the New Year holidays and gained weight. How about you? Great sentence and great question. I did a good job this year of not eating too much. Oh no. Yeah, that's purple. Oh, but yeah, I did a good job of not eating too much this year. All right. Well, all right. Oh no. Sorry. Let's see if I can open this. All right. I'm gonna turn off the webcam. Okay. Okay, so I'll turn the camera back on soon, but just for now, let's move on to the second question of tonight's show, which is, what do you think is a bad idea to do when you feel down? 日本語で落ち込んでいるときには何をするのは良くないと思いますか? So what do you think is a bad idea to do when you feel down? Tough question. Recently, I try not to drink. I think, maybe drinking alcohol is a bad idea. But how about you? What do you think is a bad idea to do when you feel down? 落ち込んでいるときに何をするのは良くないと思いますか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください. You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります. Right. I'm still purple. Oh, man. Okay, so anyways, the question is, what do you think is a bad idea to do when you feel down? 落ち込んでいるときに何をするのは良くないと思いますか? All right, K Workshop says, my favorite motocross rider is Joe Shimoda. He won a Supercross last year. Cool. Awesome. Okay, well, my apologies for the purple video, but it is what it is. It's purple. So, what do you think is a bad idea to do when you feel down? 落ち込んでいるときに何をするのは良くないと思いますか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください. I think, maybe one more bad thing to do is eat lots of potato chips and ice cream. I think it's a bad idea to eat too much unhealthy food. But how about you? What do you think is a bad idea to do when you feel down? 落ち込んでいるときに何をするのは良くないと思いますか? Grandma K, thank you for joining tonight's show. Grandma K says, hi, thinking things over alone. Great. Things over alone, not good. Okay, Takesh says, I don't think it's good to keep dwelling on why you're feeling down. Smart. Yes. Good advice, both of you guys. Great advice. So the question is, what do you think is a bad idea to do when you feel down? 落ち込んでいる時に何をするのは良くないと思いますか? Alright, K Workshop says, I think drinking too much is bad. You'll have a hangover. Yes. Yes. Especially, when you're down. When you're feeling down, drinking too much, I agree, is a bad idea. If you're not feeling down, if you're kind of in a good mood and happy, then I think drinking a lot is okay sometimes. But if you're feeling down, I don't recommend drinking a lot. I think one more bad thing. I think one bad idea to do when you feel down is like using screen devices too much. Either your phone, PC, or TV. Not so good. Okay, YO says, I think too much thinking about the issue is a bad idea when you feel down. Please just watch Sky. I like it. Especially recently, where we live in Guma, the sky is very beautiful these days. Especially, to watch from inside. It's nice. Outside is kind of cold, but inside is nice. Okay, great ideas. All right, so now let's move on to the next section. You can write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書いてください。You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります。All right, so great to see you again, Grandma Kay. If you have a question, please, I would love to hear from you. And, I'd love to hear from all of you guys. Unfortunately, my camera is pink today. Tried turning it off and turning it back on, but it's still pink. All right, if you're just joining tonight's show, we do this show every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. We love new members to join the show and practice English and Nihongo together. Okay, so please write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書いてください。Okay, K Workshop says, what do you usually do when you are feeling down? I sing my favorite songs at karaoke. Great question. Great question. I probably I don't know. I think, maybe when I'm feeling down, I usually struggle to think. Like today, I had a very hard time to decide the topic of tonight's show. And so I was having a very hard time to think about what should we talk about tonight. So yeah, great question, K Workshop. If you have a question, please try to write your question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに 新しい質問を書いてください。英語か日本語も大丈夫です。You can write a question about feeling down, or you can write a question about anything. You might write a question about feeling happy. That would be okay too. 何でも大丈夫です。Okay, well, if you are still typing, please continue, and you are welcome to share your question in the chat or in the comments anytime. But I'm going to move on to the last section of tonight's show, which is do you know a good way to cheer up when you're feeling down? 日本語で落ち込んだ時に元気を出す良い方法を知っていますか？ Do you know a good way to cheer up when you're feeling down? For me, taking a good rest. I think taking a good rest with my family, it's a good way to cheer up. But about you? Do you know a good way to cheer up when you're feeling down? 落ち込んだ時に元気を出す良い方法をしていますか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります。Do you know a good way to cheer up when you're feeling down? Sometimes one of my old ways to cheer up was to go out drinking. And sometimes, go out with friends or go to my favorite shops and drink. But nowadays, I don't go out as much. So, I can't do that. But sometimes I play video games with my son, and we have a very fun time playing video games. So that's a fun way to cheer up sometimes. How about you? Do you know a good way to cheer up when you're feeling down? 落ち込んだ時に元気を出す良い方法を知っていますか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。One more way for me was when I finished preparing for tonight's show, I cheered up. So I think doing something productive is a good way to cheer up. Could be like getting some work done or washing dishes. Doing anything productive, I think, is a good way to cheer up. But how about you? Do you know a good way to cheer up when you're feeling down? 落ち込んだ時に元気を出す良い方法をしていますか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください。 An okay workshop, for him, singing his favorite songs at karaoke is probably a very good way to cheer up. How about you? Do you know a good way to cheer up when you're feeling down? 落ち込んだ時に元気を出す良い方法をしていますか? Takesh says, in my case, when I'm feeling down, doing maybe shadow training, I guess, shadow training, or listening to my favorite music cheers me up. Wow, great. I love listening to music too. I think listening to music is a great way to cheer up. And, for some people, singing music is a great way to cheer up. Well, if you know a good way to cheer up when you are feeling down, please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに答えを書いてください. And if you don't know a good way to cheer up, that's okay too. All right, K Workshop says, I think exercising without thinking is a good way to cheer you up. Oh, sounds good. Grandma K says, I watch a snowman YouTube video and dance alone. Sounds fun. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Sounds like a fun way to cheer up. Okay, well, let's move on to the last section of tonight's show. So now, please write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントに新しい質問を書いてください. You have 4 minutes. 4分間あります. You can write a question in English or Japanese. Anything is okay. 英語か日本語でも質問を書いてください.新しい質問を書いてください. All right. Hey, Hybridge. Thank you for joining tonight's show. For me, going out drinking with friends cheers me up. Wow, that's great. Yes, for me too. I would say going out with good friends or great friends always cheers me up. All right. If you have a new question about feeling down or about anything, please share the question in the chat or in the comments. 何でもについての新しい質問があれば、ぜひチャットまたはコメントに書いてください. I think a good question might be, why? Why is your video purple? To which I would answer, I don't know. I guess my light is too bright, but if I turn off the light, it's just the video will be very dark. Now it's dark. So, what can we do? I'm Mr. Purple tonight. Are you drinking anything tonight? Tonight I'm drinking. I'm drinking something new tonight. I'm drinking milk this evening. How about you? Are you drinking anything tonight? That's a new question. Okay. Well, if you are still typing, please continue, and you are welcome to share a question in the chat or in the comments anytime. But for tonight's show, that's the end. Oh, we got one more. K Workshop says, now I'm drinking rooibos tea. Nice, healthy. That's great. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining tonight's show. We do Let's Speak English and Nihongo, the conversation practice live stream, every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So, if you haven't already, please subscribe and give the show a big thumbs up. All right. I hope everyone has a great night. Adios, K Workshop. Gracias por estudiar conmigo. Okay. Well, K Workshop says, thank you so much. Cheer up. Yes. Why? Oh, I'm already cheered up. Thanks to you. Thank you for joining tonight's show. It cheered me up. Okay, so have a great night. I'll see you next time. Mata chikai uchi ni aimashou. So till then.